Hi guys, it's Melissa. Can you believe it is almost November? So I'm just doing a quick look at what I'll be using for November. I am currently in this one for October because, well, the color. I've changed this cover at least 3 times this month. I just can't find anything that I'm super happy with, so I decided just to go with the black for Halloween. But anyway, next month I'm going to be using my personal wide size, and I don't know if I'll be in this cover or not, because I do have another one that I would really like to be in. And yes, I know it doesn't look so much like fall, but I have a Moterm that's in that new full grain leather they have. That's, I think, the chestnut color, but I just can't be happy in it. I tried, and I just can't be happy with it. I always go back to VDS, always, as my main planner gig when I'm doing. So anyway, this is my Canterbury Bells Ostrich, and it is the half quill. So you can see that it's only got half quill and some of it smooth. I really like the smooth better because look at the texture on this baby. I mean, is that not gorgeous? I know my lighting is terrible, but I haven't found a solution since this is where I film now. This is where my desk is located, and there's just no natural light whatsoever. So it's always like I'm in dark with shadowing, lighting. And I apologize for that. Gets on my nerves too, in case you were wondering. But anyway. So, I have recently purchased me a Cricut Joy. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I have so many cute things that I buy from different Etsy stores and online stores that are made with the Cricuts for dashboards and things. I'm like, I spend so much money on those things. If I could learn to do it myself with an initial investment, I would save a lot of money. So I have been making a lot, and they're just so cute. I'm not as good as the girls that have the online stores yet, but I've purchased tons and tons of every color of the rainbow, sparkly in texture, things that I've made for the vinyl. And you can even use it and 2 ways I do it. Okay, one way I either paste it onto onto a piece of a vellum like this, or I laminate. So one or the other. Either way you want to do it, you can do that. And I was going to see if I had one of mine. I do, but I want to show you one that I actually like. Because not all of them come out, I've destroyed some vinyl in the process. But I made this one. How cool is that? And let me see. Oh, I made these little ghosties. The little ghosty woasties. My thing is, okay, learning how to, number one, what they call weed out all the little things. And then the planner stores that I buy from, they put it around the edges. I can't get anything straight around the edges. I am not that coordinated yet, so I don't know if I ever will be. But yeah, I've just been. See, a lot of these are the ones I get from the stores. Of course, you guys know I do my own vinyls and things. Oh, and see, this is what I want to be able to initially do, and I can't yet. But I can do that. Isn't that cute? The little ghosty woasties. Anyway, I have a ton of them in here. As you can see, there's more deco in this planner. When holidays come around, I go nuts. So there's more deco than anything else. But anyway, she's what I'm using right now just because she's so darn cute. But I love the deco I got this year for Halloween. My favorite ever. So next month, woo, is it all in frame? I think so. I think that's in frame. Okay, so next month, here's all my little deco. So this is completely set up for November, as well as going into December. I don't have all, you know, obviously I don't have Christmas deco in here, but this has beautiful fall deco with my pretty little stickers, clips. And see, that's chestnuts and that's falling leaves. And this, isn't that pretty? And this actually, this is why I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as color-wise goes for my cover. Look how nicely that works. That works so nicely together. I love that. And, of course, I made this. I got a couple of those. This is from one of the shops that I that I shop from. I made that one. This again from one of the shops. It's a pocket, so you can like put all kinds of deco or stickers or useful things in there, whatever you want to do. But isn't that pretty? Love it. I made this image using AI imagery, and then I put it into Canva and printed it out. Isn't that pretty? I also made this one. I love these. I can upload this into the Cricut design space and print it out with my Joy. But I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to try because I love these little things so much. And then I made that. That's pretty. This is one that I got from one of the stores. But again, this is just a piece of vellum. And then you cut out your design on your Cricut and you just paste it onto your vellum. At first I was like, how did they do that? Well, now I know. Again, this comes from a store that I purchased a bunch from. I made that one. And this one came from, I can't remember if I did this on with AI. I think I might have done this with AI imagery. I'm not sure. Not sure. And this I made. It's got a beautiful little purple moon. So I printed this out from Canva onto a piece of vellum. And then I made these with the Cricuts and just pasted them on there. So pretty. Look how well that definitely matches any kind of, this is Canterbury Bells, by the way, which is a very, very light lilac. So if the color's not showing up good on camera, trust me, it works. It's pretty. So I haven't really decorated the outside or here yet, so I've got to go in and decorate these. But this is my November cloth and paper inserts. Oh no, these are just for my bill section. That's what it is, because I have 2 sets of the personal wide cloth and paper. And so I used this one and then this monthly just to write my bills in on. So it's right there with my financial section, because that's where we're at right now. We're in financial, you can see. So it just makes it easier than flipping back and forth. So anyway, so that is just a pretty little thing I printed off of Canva. Bills. And I use this for my financial section now. This is from Creative Tidbits, and I've got it, I think, in all my sizes that I use. Every single one of them. You guys know Franklin Covey Compact and Personal Wide are my favorite. That I go back and forth through the year as my main planners. So I always have them set up. So that's what I'm using there. Payment trackers on stuff. Another pretty one. I didn't make this one, but isn't it pretty? Spending trackers. Another one of those gorgeous little pumpkins. Just love those. Another one off Canva. This from one of the stores that I purchased from. So what I did here is when you purchase it, it's just the rainbow, and then you get to choose the colors and you get to choose the words. So I have a medical, and then I also ordered this, and now I make these. Now I can make it. Isn't that awesome? So I've made several of the little girls, the little messy bun girls. They've got all different kinds. So, and I made that. That is just a little piece of acetate that came from one of the stores. Medical information. Don't want to be showing that off. And here is one that, now this one, I'm not sure how it's made, but it's pretty. It may be put on, it's possible that it is Whoever did this did some tedious work, I tell you what, because it takes a lot to weed out these things and get them to come out correctly. So kudos to them. But yeah, that's just a really pretty fall piece of acetate. I made this one, printed off of, actually this image I think I got from Pinterest, then used Canva to print it off in different sizes and then just laminated it. And then I made that one. That's pretty. And then this one came from one of the stores, and I just put stickers on there just because, you know, I like the bling. But yeah, I love that. Made that one. Made that one. She's cute. I put some little glitter on her. Also made that one. Medication log. So now we're in my medical section. This is a Happy Planner vinyl sticker on a piece of acetate. Isn't that pretty? And I have mood trackers ready, set up, habit trackers ready to go, sleep tracker, and then another habit tracker just depending upon how many I track. This is another beautiful vellum. I hope you can see the shiny. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And this, I don't use this part, the mood tracker, but here's for December, and I've got one back there for November, I think. Yeah, here's November, here's December, so I can use those. That is an old one, but I kept it because it's attached to this. So I do my symptom trackers, and then I have appointment information. I made that. This is some of the stuff I made off of my Joy. Doctor's information, doctor visits, contacts. Cover that up because we don't want that. And I made that one, and then I colored it with some glitter markers. Because I'm a big giant kid. And yes, I love to color. I made that just as a cute little, you know, month at a glance. Also made that. Put shiny stuff on it. Made that one. I just love this color, the muted mauve. It goes so well. Now this I made. This is one of the first things I made, and I don't like it, so I'm going to go back and make another one. But I made it at the time with this because it was very easy just to pull this up, and it was just a very easy one to do, so I did it. This I have that I'm going to put in here that I made this last night. Now check out that shiny. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see the whole thing? So this will go at Christmas time back here. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And here's my October calendar. So yes, I still write down things in them because I play in all my planners. Even though this is not my main planner this month, I do play in it. So there you go. All her deco. I made this leaf off my Joy. Another one I made of vellum. I just printed out and put some bling on it. See, so far we're talking about nothing but deco, right? Again, something I made. And another one I made and laminated. This I love. So printing this on the vellum and then just, you know, put those on there. I just love that. I thought that was so cute. And so here we go for November. Again, cloth and paper. So I have my monthlies here. This one I did purchase off Etsy because I love that image, and then printed her out on vellum. And another Hello November because I couldn't make up my mind which one I liked best. So here are my weeks. And if you guys know me, this is why I have such an issue with having so many planners, is because I love to decorate them. I get these beautiful stickers from all over the place, and I like to use them. But I've already decorated, I think, the entire month. Yes, I have, pretty much, Yep, that's the entire month. And another pretty. This one, I think I did this one. Yeah, I did this one off Canva. Here's one of the little girls I did with the real sparkly holographic thing. See, I would love this to be so much prettier if I could, you know, make the pretty outlines. I'm thinking about just start doing floral ones. I was practicing last night, and I can just do floral things that go around it. So But anyway, this is one of the first ones I did. And of course, you know me and Joshua Tree. Gotta have it in there somewhere. My Desert Dreams. Another one, again, this one is one I purchased off a shop on Etsy. And here is another one of my creations. Christmas tree. And I even layered it. That's getting fancy. That's fancy work right there. And then, yes, I'm decorated for that month too. I just take the fun out of it because I get ahead of myself. This one I made. Oh, let me get rid of that so you can see. Little forest, bow, moon, stars, and snowflakes. Isn't that pretty? I made it. This one again. This is off the using my Cricut Joy. This is just a little sticker out of a Happy Planner book that I had from last year. I thought would go pretty with it. It did. It looks very, very pretty. My weeks for November. This I made. I'm not real proud of it because it's all crooked and just not, you know, lined up correctly. But it's still kind of cute. So one of my first creations. So I'm going to own it and I'm going to use it. This is note section. So I've got some Cornell Notes style printout here just to take notes with if I need to. This is one night when my printer was like going freaking nuts. I was trying to double side it and then it would flip it over and it would, I had to work on my printer a lot, do a lot of maintenance that night, put it that way. It even would print it in the wrong size. But I got to print correctly on this size, so I'm like, I'm not wasting it. This is for notes. I'm not going to waste the paper. Especially with what paper costs now. Good grief. And this is one I'll use year round. It just says planning. Planner Girl is what it says. I can't read. But see, I got to use different color for the outline and then that for the pretty leaves. So that's lovely. I did not make that one. These are some daily to-dos. Again, I used that muted mauve coloring. Just to have some cute ones in there. I used to do a lot of daily planning. Now just a little bit. And that's just some that's, you know, more minimalist looking. Okay, and then I've got a bunch of dashboards back here for fall. Made that one. Made that one. And then this is just like a to-do list. List them down that I made. I got several things we're planning. This one I do love. I love the way I did this one. What I did is I made flowers to look like snowflakes and then put it all around the image of the little Christmas deer. So I think that one's adorable. And more listed notes. Another small thin acetate. Very pretty. Of course, fall. And then this is my project section. Now, normally when we're not in the decorative season, so to speak, you know, fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I have dividers that also come from stores like this that label all my different sections. But when it's, you know, party time, those last 4 months of the year, I'm just throwing deco all over the place at all my planners, so I have to minimize my actual functioning planner. So I know it's sad, but that's Melissa's world. But anyway, so this is my project section. I have a couple going on, redoing some stuff in the house, a Joshua Tree 2025, and that actually got done, so I need to get rid of that one. But yeah, Joshua 2025 coming up in March. Stay tuned. All right, and then this is one that's I got from one of my little shops. She's so pretty. I made him, and this was super easy because he just cut so nicely. And then all of that. Okay, this is where my contacts and things start. So that's personal information, contacts, passwords. I always keep in the very back of my planner. And then just more little cute deco. But yeah, so the way my planner usually looks is I do my finances at the very front, medical after that, then actual calendar with the months and the weeks. And then after that, it's kind of like, that's what I consider my inbox section. So I go into my dailies and my projects, my notes, my list, contacts, and passwords. So that is the way my planner is set up on all of my planners, regardless of the size. That's the guts that I put in there. That's the important stuff. And it's all here. It's all here with all that deco. And let me tell you, I have got some beautiful, beautiful stuff coming up with my Cricut Joy, because I ordered pretty much multiple of every color that they have. It's just, all the sparkles, all the different colors, matte, everything. So the next project I'm working on is I'm going to make a Joshua Tree decal and stuff for my car. My husband got me to make him a Bigfoot one. And yes, I did. I made him a Bigfoot. So, so he's a happy man. He's a happy man. All right. So there she is. That's what the guts will look like anyway. The only other one I'm considering changing into for November anyway is the new Janet Leather Corporea, I think is the way you say it. It's that beautiful pink that I got a couple of months ago. And it's not quite as big. This is actually a B6 size. So I had this made. This one is not even a personal wide. It's right in the middle measurement wise of a personal wide and a frankly Covey compact. So when I put personal wide inserts in it, there's no overhang of the planner. I do like it when they meet and there's no overhang. So it's perfect. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Plus, if I wanted to, I can use it with my Franklin Covey compacts as well, and it would work. But it's pretty. I have one on the way that's going to be here this coming week. That's really pretty. And then I have another one on the way in November. That's very, very, very pretty. And then, of course, December, if they do what they do last year, Vanderspec, I will be so broke, because last year they did like an advent, so that they had different, I think it was every week, they did different deals, special leathers. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. All of us just went nuts, and we're like, we're broke. We're so broke now, but it was fun and it was crazy. But anyway, that is that beautiful planner. I also recently got this. This is Moterm, and I have been trying to get this color in personal. I have a personal wide in the lilac, but it's a totally different color. This one is prettier. This one is the most beautiful. I like this even better than Vanderspat's Vinca that I have so many in. This is the perfect lilac. And let me tell you, she's done up. I didn't seasonal her. This is just a play planner. So I've just got her all prettified with all the pretty stuff. All of it. Everything. It's pretty, pretty. So it's my spooky. So yes, I've been playing with her. I just love it. I just love the color. I just can't use a personal really for much of anything. I usually take a personal size on vacation with me, but other than that, I have to have a little bit extra room like I have in my Franklin Covey compact or personal wide. But yeah, this has been fun. This has just been a play planner. That's shiny. And I haven't really been doing as far as deco goes, I've been using stickers, but that's about it. Made that one. But the rest of the stuff, this is stuff that I have been making. She's been my main experimental one, so I've been making a lot of stuff off my Joy for this one. Can you believe that's the only reason I bought that dang Joy, is so that I could make stuff like this? How perfect does that match her? Even had, this is two different things, so pretty. I even had these, and they were I think a B-set size, so I just cut them down and punched them so they'd work with this one. So, I'm telling you, I am a lilac purple shaded fanatical girl. So this, like I said, this is the size that I usually take, like we go on vacation. I don't take my full size. That's another one of my girls that I made. She's a little bit funky though. I made her head kind of wonky there. She's still pretty. I still use her. We're all a little bit wonky in the head, aren't we? Yes, we are. I made both of these. See, this is one I just made on my Cricut and then put it onto the planner. And then this was just some color I had to use up that I didn't really like, so I did that. Finances. That's another thing I'm working on making, is lots of dream catchers. But yeah, she's been super fun. I've had fun playing with this one. I really, really have. It's been really nice. And then there's the back all purpled up there. So I love this. You know, I'm a VDS girl, not a Moterm girl, but this color, just this color is just fantastic. Makes me happy. So anyway, that's what I've been playing with all month long. Those three. And leave a comment. Tell me what you guys are doing. I would love to know. You know me. Anything planner related you want to talk to me about, girl, I'm in that conversation. So I will see you later. Have a blessed weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye.